Welcome to 726. Thank you so much for joining us. I would like to welcome all the people out there, new viewers out there on Cox 843. And if you have a digital television.
And 95.1.
Yeah, there we go. And we've got a new viewer. Your mother's a new viewer.
She is, and she's so excited that
Is she addicted to Hazel?
She loves Hazel, and she's watching The Partridge Family, and I've talked to a couple other friends that are watching the show, watching that whole channel and loving it.
We're fortunate to have the new network, and also fortunate to be on 24/7 on the Cox network, and we're so happy about that. People call and say, hey, we can get you now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if you have extended channels, I think you get it on 843. But if you are, extended basic, so I get that channel on 95-1.
If you have
on digital.
If you have a digital television,
right.
It's on 95.1.
Now, if you have the box, is it on 843 no matter what?
If you have a box, it's on 843. And
Okay.
for something about that box, it only brings in those channels. But if you have a digital television and you don't need the box, then it's on 95.1.
Right.
It's confusing. Back in the old days when you had 3, 10, 7, and 21 or whatever,
well,
it's really
we're way
easy.
beyond that. That was the old days. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to go back to those old days from time to time, or just maybe for good.
That's what you're showing on the show too. Is
That's what we're
things
doing,
from the old days, which is cool.
It is, and
Good, clean
we're enjoying that.
What else is new?
Well, we had a cold front to move through, and we're going to have a nice weekend. I've got plans.
We are?
Have you got plans?
No.
You don't?
No.
Well, I was going to tell you that we're probably going to do some more rappelling.
Are you really?
And I've got, I think, 5 harnesses now. So
Really?
Well, yeah, 5. I think 5 altogether.
Is it not too cold? How warm?
That'd be 40 degrees. No,
Okay.
that'll be fine. But if you wait to do it in the summertime, then there's leaves and snakes and all kinds of things. You don't want that.
I don't want to encounter snakes.
But you're invited if you want to go. Probably go to a different location this time,
Okay.
if you want to.
You just keep feeding me more information.
I'll
when the
let
time-
you know.
Yeah. Okay.
We'll go out and have some fun.
We'll post some more pictures.
Yeah, and don't scream this time, okay?
I'll scream. You can count. I'll scream, but it's okay. I'll do it.
All right.
What else?
What else is going on? Just moving forward. Having a good year so far. You know, we have a new salesperson out there, Dan Haas.
How's Dan doing?
He's doing real well. He's been in media for 15 years, and it's been on every aspect of. Actually, he didn't have cameras back in his media. He's mostly in radio.
Okay.
And he's been behind the mic, in front of the mic, and he's
now he's out in the streets.
Yeah, and he's doing a real good job, and he's actually going to school for productions. So he's wanting to learn the actual aspects of doing video work and in front of the camera, behind the camera. So we'll see.
So
how
he'll
that
be
goes.
a long-term employee.
I hope he's long-term.
hope.
You know, it's really hard to find that right person to do that perfect job. So
You found me.
I know, couldn't have found anybody better.
No, you couldn't. No offense to whoever was thought about before me.
Well, there was somebody first in line.
Yeah,
but
I know.
They had other commitments.
That's
And then
right.
there was somebody second in line, and third in line, and fourth in line. And then you came along. No, I'm just kidding. No, we wanted you, and we're glad to have you.
Thank you, Dan.
You're welcome.
Glad to be here. We have a really good show
We
today,
do have a
don't we?
good show. You know the road show, the thing that's on, the show that's on public television?
Yes,
that,
I do.
always, when I flip through the channels, and if it's on, I always stop and
Very
look.
intriguing, isn't it?
And we've got some representatives, not from that show, but from a different kind of operation. It's called the Ohio Valley Refinery and Road Show, and they brought some items that we're going to be talking about, and also you've heard these gold, where you send your gold off and you melt them down, they give you top dollar.
bet.
Well, this is part of that company too, and they brought some items here that we're going to be talking about.
Awesome.
And find out all about the event that's already actually going on right now in town. So it's a 2 or 3 day event, and we'll find out about that. We'll be talking with Daryl Hall and David Hill.
Okay.
Okay?
And next up, then, we'll have Amy Artman with the Boone County Library, and she's going to talk to us about some of the things going on and that they acquired the Fowler Building next door to the library.
And we
So
had
she's
history in that building. Did you remember when we
Yes,
rented
we
that
used
building?
we used to have your company there. You used to have it there.
Yeah, we didn't do a show there. though.
No.
Yeah.
But your production took place there.
We were, actually, had my eye on that building for about 15 years. Back when Dr. Fowler was still alive, he had retired. And I had wanted a building close to the cable system because I was renting space in the cable system, but it was quite small, and I wanted to branch out and have a little bigger area. And I talked to Dr. Fowler about it, And he had all of his X-ray machines and exam rooms all set up, and I guess he just had let it
Just left it there and
storage
gone.
for
Right.
storage, yeah. And it didn't pan out. But then a few years ago, when we moved our license back to Harrison, we talked to his son, which is a
Mm-hmm.
lawyer in Little Rock, and he worked out a lease agreement with him, and we were there for about 2 years before the
It was a good
library took it over.
location.
Yeah, it was
But
really
this is-
good.
You know, I'm glad we're here, but that
Yeah.
was a good location.
And it's perfect for the library.
Exactly, because
they
it's
were-
right next door.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll be
So-
talking a little bit about that and anything else. Amy usually has a long list
She
of
does.
things to talk about.
So we'll be speaking with Amy in a
Okay.
little bit. Carrie Culhane and Abigail Sarah, and I'm hoping that I pronounced their names right. They
We
are
can
going
always
to be
be
here with
corrected later.
Sugar Gems beads, and actually I went in there the other day.
Oh, really?
Cool
These are
shop.
some of those?
These are some things I had bought there.
Oh, really?
But I think they're going to have a bead making class, something.
Now, are these
That they're gonna talk about.
beads or
No, I don't.
not your
No.
typical
They're
string?
gemstones of some
Yeah.
sort.
But they've got a nice back to them.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
we'll be talking about
they've
that
got
new
some,
business.
some jewelry that's already made and an opportunity for you to learn how
Mm-hmm.
to make your own.
Now they're located right now on Pine, I think.
Exactly.
But they're planning to move.
Well,
you
I did not know that.
Yeah, I got a scoop on that.
Yes, you do. So they'll be
Okay.
talking to us about what they have there. And if we have time at the end, we're going to talk with Ian, but we'll see. Ian Reynolds.
Okay. He's our resident guru, technical
is.
guru, and he knows everything about everything. And even if I have a question, I ask him.
Of course you do.
Sure I do.
Because he's smarter than you.
He probably is.
Okay.
Much smarter.
We're going to go to break, and when we return, we'll have Daryl Hall and David Hill with the Ohio Valley Refinery and Roadshow. Stay with us.